Angels and cherubim, the truth about heaven's strangest beings.
We've all seen the cartoons, cute baby angels with tiny wings, floating on clouds, playing harps. But if you opened a Bible expecting to find that, you'd be in for a shock.
Because the real spiritual beings described in the Bible, they're wild, mysterious, and far more powerful than pop culture ever told us.
Let's start with cherubim.
No, not the Valentine's kind.
In Scripture, cherubim are guardians of sacred space, spiritual beings made to stop you in your tracks.
They're described as hybrid creatures, part lion, part eagle, part human, part ox. Think of a living symbol, a fusion of creation itself.
And they're not static. Every time they appear in the Bible, their appearance shifts, a reminder that we're dealing with something otherworldly, not bound by the physical laws we know.
The first time we meet them, they're standing at the edge of Eden, swords drawn, blocking the path back to paradise after humanity's rebellion.
Why?
Because Eden wasn't just a garden. It was God's home on earth, his temple. And cherubim were the cosmic bouncers, stationed to keep sacred space pure.
But here's the twist. The Bible isn't a story about God locking us out. It's about him finding a way to bring us back in.
So God creates a portable Eden, a tabernacle, and later a permanent one, the Jerusalem temple.
In both, cherubim are everywhere, painted on curtains, carved on walls, embroidered into priestly robes.
And at the very center, inside the Holy of Holies, stood the Ark of the Covenant, topped with 2 golden cherubim. It's called the footstool of God's throne.
There's no throne there, no image of God, because God can't be reduced to a statue. But through symbols like the cherubim, his presence was felt. Holy, terrifying, beautiful.
And if cherubim represent creation worshiping its creator, then angels, they represent the creator reaching out to creation.
They often look just like people, so much so that people regularly mistake them for humans. No feathers, no halos, just radiant messengers with a job to do.
Because that's what the word angel means, messenger.
Whenever God has something urgent to say or someone he needs to send, he commissions an angel.
Think of the angel who appears to Mary to announce the birth of Jesus, or the angel who breaks Peter out of prison in the dead of night. They're not just delivering messages, they're carrying out missions, sometimes peaceful, sometimes fierce.
And a few of them even have names. Michael, meaning who is like God. Gabriel, God is my strength.
But here's the important thing. These names don't spotlight the angels themselves. They point back to God. Angels, like humans, are meant to reflect God's glory, not steal it.
Still, wouldn't it be amazing to meet one? Well, maybe you already have. The Bible hints that some people have entertained angels without knowing it. But it also warns, don't go looking for them.
Because when angels show up in the Bible, people are usually terrified, not inspired to paint them. See, angels are cool, but they're not the main characters. They're supporting roles in a much bigger story.
The real goal? God's been working from the beginning to bring us back into his presence, to reunite heaven and earth.
And along the way, he sends spiritual beings, some to guard the way, others to guide the path.
So next time you think of angels or cherubim, don't imagine soft music and fluttering wings. Imagine the roar of a lion, the rush of wind, a voice echoing across dimensions. Heaven's army isn't cute.
It's awesome. It's symbolic. And it's all pointing toward one thing: God's unstoppable plan to dwell with us once again.